As you could tell today, not in the Audi. My car got clapped up twice, literally parked. So that's the whole thing. But it's all good because in a few weeks, it's going to come back better than ever. It is what it is. You might see me in a bunch of random cars, but I'm not mad. I'm in a Ford Edge right now, and it basically has a built-in camera tripod that I'm using, so I could just take the camera out and shoot the video. But today's video, fresh out of retro fitness, lifting, did chest a little bit of chest. Main thing I wanted to say is complication is a cope. Even with working out, with making content, anything. The more we complicate things, the more we lie to ourselves and say, we need this, or there's always some secret strategy. I know there's a secret to this. There's no secret to most things. We know what we need to do most of the time. With working out, with making content, the same things apply. And with making content, or actually I'll start with working out because that's what I just did. But most of the results are coming from simple shit. Like your newbie gains, all these things, you know what you need to do. You need to go to the gym a little bit. You need to eat less, track your calories at least a little bit, know what you're doing, and just lift. Even if you just did push-ups, it's the act of just doing something in that direction that's going to garner a lot of results. But that overcomplicating that, oh, I need to lift to get the X percent. Like if you're at the peak and you can't push anymore, that's one thing. But really most of the results you could get from working out or anything is just going to the gym, doing something all the time consistently. Same thing with content. We complicate it. We think that we need the cameras. There's some secret strategy. There is stuff to do, but to gain lots of results, a lot of the time, you don't know what's going to hit with content. You don't know what's going to work. You'd be surprised, but like I say, everyone, when I work with these brands, when I work with businesses, even personal brands, the main thing is that we don't know what's going to work. We don't know which thing is going to draw in. Say I'm working with a business. It's like you got to look at everything like a discography and a portfolio. There's going to be videos that get better views that may just be some bullshit. But then there's going to be videos that could get less views that are really going to bring in customers or really target someone. But you can't get jaded and think that the views is everything. You got to understand and really gauge it by what is important to your brand or your business. Like I'm working with my homie in his gun shop. We know people start calling the phone talking about a video we just uploaded. That's how I gauge results. The views are cool too. You should do both and have a mixture, but you got to really understand what's important to you on that side, on the content side. But a lot of times, even in life and the way that everything is moving, it kind of feels like we create problems because we think everything needs to be super complicated, but it doesn't. And then we try to make solutions to problems that we also cause. But this is why I don't want to get too deep into it, but I just feel that they have created the ultimate consumer, that we just fucking keep making problems and keep trying to solve them, so there's always money to be made. It's basically, it's so many different things, but that's why I said in the other video, are we racing to the bottom? What lives are we actually trying to live? Do we even know what results do we want? And even with me in fitness and keeping it dumb simple in life and just the philosophy of how I move and the way I see everything is, we overthink, which is one of my most popular videos on this channel, which doesn't have a lot of views, a couple thousand, but overthinking, overcomplicating. You should have a plan and you should know where you want to go, but ultimately you shouldn't overcomplicate it. You shouldn't be thinking too much. You shouldn't be scared of the direction you want to go. Everyone's getting Chick-fil-A. That's where I'm at right now. This is my order. 4 egg white grills, if you know what that is. It's a lot of protein and some unsweet tea. It's bright as hell in this car, in the Ford Edge. But anyway, sorry guys, I went on a tangent. I'm pretty turned off pre-workout and also coffee. So look, I got all these random objects in the Ford Edge. Main thing, we overcomplicate things. It's a cope. We do it because We're scared to commit and really do what we need to do. We're scared to be consistent. These are things that I would do. Or you get that analysis paralysis where you just keep watching shit. You keep looking at things. You thinking that there's this secret strategy that needs to be done. But most of the strategy is coming from you doing things and figuring out what works for you. What strategies work for you? What strategies don't work for you? What shit? Because you could look all day at other people's things and how they solve their problems, but you got to just use that as a guideline and refine by you failing or you succeeding and figuring out what actually works. And we got people loaded in their trucks. But yeah, I don't know, quick video today. I'm going to make more. Now I got the Ford Edge, so I got a built-in tripod. Maybe I'll do 2 today. I say this at the end of every video. I got to stop. But, man, stop trying to cope with overcomplication. Just get to the action. Keep it dumb, simple. Execute because you know what to do. You don't need to watch any more videos. You need to learn anymore. And, yeah, those are things that are garner the most results the quickest. And that's going to give you the confidence to take it to the next level and to refine and fail and succeed. That's all I had to say. I got to get better outros.